All right, guys. So I am going all in on these two crypto coins, okay? And that is simply Bitcoin and Kaspa. Okay, I've been talking about Bitcoin and Kaspa now on my YouTube channel for a while now, right? Ever since I started my YouTube channel back early 2022, I've been talking about Bitcoin, I've been talking about crypto as well, and for Kaspa, I've been talking about it for the past few months, right? And I've been, investing into Bitcoin, right, for the past almost 4 years now, right? I've been simply buying, okay, DCAing and holding Bitcoin for almost 4 years. It's literally coming up to 4 years now, which is crazy to think about, right? And for Casper, it's been, I believe, a few months. I think it's been like coming up to 9 months now since I've been buying into Casper and, of course, holding it, right, for long term. So, I want to talk about, guys, why I am all in on Bitcoin and Casper. Okay, so let's start with Bitcoin, right? So Bitcoin right now, guys, okay, 86K, 86.6 thousand dollars right now. Okay, we know, okay, Bitcoin did reach a high of, it did go above $100,000, and Bitcoin did reach a new high of $109,000 a couple months back, and now it's dropped, right? You guys can clearly see that. And ever since we had this drop, I've been buying. I don't know about you guys, but I've been buying a whole bunch of Bitcoin because this is, obviously a great opportunity right now to buy Bitcoin. Okay, now Casper right now is currently at 7 cents. Great time to buy some Casper. Okay, um, Casper did drop below 10 cents, and it's been a while since we have seen Casper dropping below 10 cents. So you guys can clearly see ever since Casper broke that support level of 10 cents, I've been going ham. Ever since Kaspa broke that support level of 10 cents, I've just been investing pretty heavy into Kaspa, right? So the main reason, guys, okay, I am all in on Bitcoin and Kaspa is because I do believe both of these crypto coins are great for long-term investments. I mean, as we all know, guys, I'm pretty sure everyone knows, okay, like literally everyone knows in the crypto space that Bitcoin is a great long-term investment. Okay, it really, really is, guys. Like, I actually do believe, okay, that Bitcoin is literally the best performing asset in the past decade, in the past 10 years. Like, guys, literally name another better asset that has performed way better than Bitcoin for the past 10 years. Like, you literally can't. Like, Bitcoin has performed amazingly, right, for the past decade, guys, ever since it existed, right, to where we are right now, right? Bitcoin has performed absolutely amazing. And, people that have bought Bitcoin, especially in its early stages, I still believe it's still a great time to buy Bitcoin. But the people that bought Bitcoin when Bitcoin was, at $5,000 or at $3,000 or below $1,000, they would have made a lot of money. They obviously, and especially if they held their Bitcoins even today, right? Even just some of their Bitcoins, they would have made wealth, right? Like literally even generational wealth, like kid you not, right? And we know, guys, Bitcoin will be, okay, an asset, a digital asset that's going to be worth not just $1 million, but millions of dollars. And this is why I always tell you guys to accumulate a full Bitcoin. So everyone that is in the crypto space knows that Bitcoin should be the number one pick, especially for a long-term investment. If you guys want to invest into crypto, okay, and you want to be safe about it, right? Bitcoin is the way to do it, right? It really, really is, guys. So Bitcoin, okay, number one pick. Okay, everyone should own some Bitcoin, and if you don't own any Bitcoin, I highly suggest you guys do get some Bitcoin. I mean, I know people personally that are all in on altcoins and they don't own any Bitcoin, which is crazy to me, right? You need some Bitcoin. Okay, in fact, you need to own more Bitcoin. Bitcoin should be like your biggest holding out of all these other, holdings in your portfolio. Bitcoin should be the biggest holding, right? So Bitcoin is great for long-term investment. Okay, as we all know, it has store of value. It's a hedge against inflation. Like Bitcoin is literally beating inflation. We know everything nowadays it's getting more expensive, and Bitcoin is always going up. Yes, short term, Bitcoin is volatile, as we all know. It's really volatile. I get that, right? I see that. Okay, but long term, Bitcoin is always going up. We know about the 4 year cycle, okay? And yes, Bitcoin always reaches new highs no matter what. Even though, yes, Bitcoin does drop, it will eventually go back higher and higher and higher, okay? Long term. So, this is why, guys, you should own some Bitcoin. When you own Bitcoin, you will realize everything around you becomes much cheaper, right? Your purchasing power becomes higher, right? Because Bitcoin is always going up long term. Okay, so understand, guys, we should be investing into Bitcoin for long term. We are seeing what's happening right now with Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin ETFs, okay, Bitcoin strategic reserve happening. That is massive right now, okay, as we all know. And a lot of institutions are obviously buying into Bitcoin. A lot of different countries are adopting into Bitcoin as well. New whales, okay, are buying into Bitcoin. So you can just imagine, okay, where Bitcoin will be heading, okay, in the future, right? A lot of people understand that they should own some Bitcoin. Okay, so understand, guys, Bitcoin is a great long-term investment. Okay, it really, really is. We are seeing what's happening right now with Bitcoin. Okay, so Kaspa. Okay, Kaspa is also another great crypto coin that you guys should be investing as well. I've been talking about Kaspa now for the past few months on my channel. And yeah, I am all in on Kaspa. Ever since I came across Kaspa, I studied Kaspa, the technology behind Kaspa, why it's a great project to get into, especially for long term, why we are so early into Kaspa. If you guys haven't seen my most previous video on Kaspa, why I told you guys Kaspa is in the early days, in the early stages, you should definitely check out that video. But as we all know, Kaspa is still developing, right? It really, really is. Kaspa has only been around for over 3 years now, which is not very long at all. And Kaspa is just so much more faster than Bitcoin, right? Kaspa is also proof of work. It's also fair launch, just like Bitcoin, right? And yeah, as we know, Kaspa right now, okay, is doing 1 block per second, 1 BPS, which is much, much faster than Bitcoin already. Bitcoin does like 1 block per 10 minutes. But Kaspa right now is doing 1 block per second. And then soon enough on the mainnet, it's going to be 10 blocks per second. Okay, so as we all know, it's going to get upgraded. And again, soon enough, it's going to be changing to 10 BPS. Okay, 10 blocks per second on the mainnet. It should be happening in the next few weeks. So very, very exciting news happening for Kaspa. A lot of things, a lot of exciting things are happening for Kaspa right now. Okay, what Bitcoin was supposed to be, it's Kaspa. That's just personally how I see it, guys. Okay, and Bitcoin is digital gold and Kaspa is digital silver. Okay, a lot of people back in the day, right, said Litecoin was digital silver, but I think Kaspa is truly the digital silver of Bitcoin, right? So Kaspa is also not listed on a lot of, major crypto exchanges like Binance, Coinbase, and even crypto.com. But soon enough in the future, I really do believe Kaspa will be getting listed on these, major crypto exchanges like Coinbase, Binance, and even something like crypto.com and many more other, tier one exchanges out there in the market. Okay, that will eventually happen. And I even said this here, guys. Okay, back earlier this year in 2025, this year, January 2024, I said here, listen, I'm going all in on Bitcoin and Kaspa. I truly do believe that Bitcoin and Kaspa are both great long-term investments. Right now, these two are my main focus for the long-term play. Okay, so I've had this plan now for a couple months now. Okay, over 6 months, and yes, I am all in, guys. Okay, and I used to invest pretty heavy into other alts, like for example, other altcoins that I believed in for long term that were great long term investments, like for example, Ethereum, things like Solana, Chainlink, Cardano, right? And I'm pretty sure there's many more other ones like Avalanche, I believe. I can't really remember all of them. But those were just some of the other alts that I was planning on buying and holding for long term. I still believe, Ethereum is a great long-term investment. I still believe Solana, even something like Chainlink, is a great long-term investment. But ever since I came across Kaspa, I just realized like Kaspa is just so much more better than all these other alts. That's just my personal opinion, right? It really, really is. And yeah, I've just been, planning on just simply buying and holding just these two crypto coins, Bitcoin and Kaspa. And I am planning, okay, I still own a bag of Ethereum. I still, have a bag of Solana and Chainlink and whatnot, right? And many other alts. And I am planning, okay, and I already made a video talking about this a couple of weeks ago. My plan for this crypto bull run, I said in that video that my plan is to simply sell my Ethereum, sell my Solana, sell my, Chainlink and all these other alts, and pretty much reinvest my profits back into things like Bitcoin and Kaspa and just, hold it in there, right? Because I am going all in, guys. Okay, I'm literally all in on Bitcoin and Kaspa. It's that simple, right? Long term, I truly do believe, okay, Bitcoin will obviously remain number one. Nothing can ever replace Bitcoin. Bitcoin will always remain king. And I do believe Kaspa, okay, will be, at least in the top 10, okay, maybe even in the top 5, top 3, very, very possible, maybe even right behind Bitcoin. As we know, Ethereum right now today is currently the second largest altcoin. Sorry, the largest altcoin, but it's the second largest crypto coin out of the entire crypto market, right behind Bitcoin. But I do believe Kaspa will replace that. It is possible, guys. Okay, it is very, very possible. So that's pretty much one of the main reasons, guys. Pretty much the main reasons, why I am all in on Bitcoin and Kaspa. Okay, I truly do believe, both of these projects are great long-term investments. And this is not financial advice, guys. Okay, you guys can do whatever you want. Okay, I'm pretty sure everyone knows out there in the crypto space that Bitcoin is a great long-term investment. Maybe there is second thoughts about Kaspa, but if you really dive deep into Kaspa, if you really do your own research on Kaspa, okay, you understand the technology behind Kaspa, why Kaspa, was created at the first place. I promise you, you will be going all in. You will be going all in on Kaspa. And I've said this many times and I'll say it again. If you like Bitcoin, if you're a Bitcoin maxi, if you're a Bitcoiner, if you're a Bitcoin investor, okay, and you come across Kaspa, you're gonna like it. If you like Bitcoin, you're gonna like Kaspa. It's that simple. It's that simple, right? So that is that, guys. Okay, not financial advice, who knows? Okay, but I truly do believe Kaspa will be around for a very, very long time. I don't think Kaspa is going to go anywhere, just the same as Bitcoin, right? So that is that. But guys, I appreciate all you guys for watching today's video. Give it a thumbs up and of course subscribe to the channel. More videos will in fact be coming away, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, appreciate all you guys. And yeah, I will catch you guys all in my next video. Have a good one, guys.